What is going on, you guys? Heisenberg here, and today I'm going to be doing a post-commentary. This footage you're seeing in the background here is some gameplay from Phantom Forces. This is a first-person shooter. You're going to laugh when I say this. It's a free-to-play first-person shooter that was created on Roblox. Roblox is, like, you can see what it is. It's like this kind of blocky thing, but I see it as more of like a creativity dump, and basically, this is just a fantastic first-person shooter that was developed on it, for it, and, I got some footage together of me getting some pretty sweet streaks with all the guns, and I just thought I would, take today to introduce myself, as a YouTuber, who I am, what my hobbies are, all that stuff. So let's get started. So, some of you know this, because some of you who are subscribed are my friends, and you know me for a while. My name is Connor. I'm 14. I'm in 8th grade. Some people don't know this about me, but I like to sing. Like, I really like to sing. And it's just become sort of something that I'm really passionate about, like, almost as much as making content and playing video games and stuff like that. And, I actually play a little bit of guitar. I don't play as much as I used to, but, I still play every now and then. And I really like it. But, besides that, besides singing and guitar, I like playing video games. It's just, I really think it's interesting to see the type of digital art that people can come up with. And it really is just an interesting thing to see where video gaming started as, with Pong. You know, you bounce the ball back and forth between two bricks, and now we have things like Dragon Age Inquisition, full emotional journeys in video games, and it is just stunning to see what's happened so far. A lot of my days, I spend playing video games and recording said video games for this channel. Anybody who's seen me and knows me in real life knows I'm a fucking vampire. My skin is like Edward Cullen levels of pale. It's insane. I like, especially now, I live in Wisconsin, and it is just, today I think it was like -8 or something, like, -10, 12, I don't know, somewhere in there. Oh my god, I just hate going outside in this time of year unless there's a ton of snow and I have people to fuck around with. But, so that's my life. My favorite game and my favorite game genre. My favorite gaming genre is action and adventure as a whole. A sort of subgenre of that would probably be first-person shooters. I do enjoy some third-person shooters, which is where, my favorite game of all time lies. My favorite game of all time is, hands down, has to be Mass Effect 2. It was such an amazing experience. Like, it was more, I know it was more combat focused, and it went kind of away from RPG elements, but that kind of suited me more than, the way Mass Effect 1 was. But even though it tried to stray towards being more of like a third-person cover shooter, it still felt to me like a genuine Mass Effect game. Like, all the elements from Mass Effect 1, all the RPG and storytelling elements that were there, they're present again. And I just find that to be so amazing that they can blend those two so seamlessly. And I thought the emotional journey and the physical journey in Mass Effect 2 is just, at least for me, it is the single most amazing experience in gaming that there has been so far. How much did my PC cost, and what parts are in it? In the About section for my channel, I have all of my PC parts, so make sure to just go on to my channel and check that out in the About section. But, I might as well just list them off since I don't actually state, how much they cost in the About section. Overall, my PC costed about $800. Now, some of you are gonna cringe when I say this, but I bought my PC. I didn't build it myself. I didn't have anybody make it for me. I bought a factory default PC, and then had it upgraded. the PC that I started out with was the CyberPower PC GUA 880 black and blue desktop. This thing's beautiful, blue LED lights, nice open glass case so you can see in. It has an AMD FX 4300 3.8 GHz processor in it. 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM. I have no idea what the motherboard is.
No one has ever done that! No one has ever done that in the history of
the power supply and the graphics card were absolute rubbish. I don't even remember the name of the power supply. I think it was like TurboLink or something like that. It was terrible, and the graphics card in there was no better. It was the GT610. I couldn't run anything for like the first year that I had this thing. Well, I actually, just very recently, about 1 or 2 weeks ago, upgraded my PC. I swapped out the power supply and the graphics card, so now I have a, what's that, a ZX Series 700-watt power supply, made by Coolmax. And the graphics card that I just put in is the R9 270X Radeon Edition. Fantastic card. I can handle anything I want on ultra settings, above 30 frames per second in 1080p. Absolute beast of a card. I could not recommend it any higher. Overall, after getting the base PC and having it upgraded, it was about $800. Not including, of course, headphones, keyboard and mouse, my monitor, all that stuff. And lastly, what is my most anticipated game of this coming year, 2015, and into early 2016? Honestly, The Division. I don't know how many other people are like me and are waiting for that game, but oh dear sweet Jesus, does that game look amazing. I mean, not only graphically, that is, it's so beautiful. It's one of the best looking games I've ever seen. And I know Crisis 3 and Battlefield 4 kind of blow it out of the water, but it looks stunning. But, one of my favorite things about the 360 is, Xbox 360, is that I would just go on there, go on GTA 4 or GTA 5 and do an apocalypse roleplay, and with some of my buddies, and The Division is basically that and more, because it's an entire game based around everything that I want. And that just about wraps it up. You'll see this clip over here, me and this guy get a trade kill, I believe, just up here. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time, I guess. Later.